Another thing that happened at the WEF, Alex Soros, he is now the heir to George Soros's fortune. He's also controlling the Open Society Foundation, which is a $25 billion foundation. So George Soros, throughout his lifetime, gave a lot of money to a lot of different causes, a lot of money to a lot of different Democratic politicians. And now Alex Soros, his son, one of his sons, his younger son, he's only 38 years old, ended up being named the heir, and he's taken over. The problem with Alex is that now you've got this 38-year-old. He's definitely leftist. He's definitely for causes, probably more so than his aging father. He's now in control of $25 billion, but he can't form a coherent idea. Watch this.
I don't think that that's the fundamental. I don't think the technology is the fundamental issue in democracy. Democracy is messy. I mean, democracy is about contestation of ideas. It's about plurality. It's about people having different truths. Actually, now, fundamentally, how society lives together civically in those contestations is obviously quite tricky. But I think that if we play too much on this disinformation card, we're taking the responsibility away from ourselves to actually create a narrative that inspires people to vote and to believe in democracy and democratic institutions. And on the institutional part, I think that we can talk about institutions as these abstract things, but institutions are also about people. And we just heard this point about untrustworthy people, and we talked about things in the United States like checks and balances, which aren't written anywhere but are customs. And one man, Donald Trump, literally came in and just took that all away. But when I see this, when I look at this, more globally regarding democracy, I also say to myself, when was this great time that everybody got along so well and things were going so great? I mean, I think I think that we really have to be careful here in this nostalgia for a time past, because a lot of the reactions we're seeing in society are actually reactions to positive things like equality for women, and greater diversity, which come with backlash.
Well, a lot of people there nodded their head in, agreement because, Alex Soros has $25 billion. So this guy is now in control. This guy is now in charge. And I don't even know what he said. I have no clue what he said. I don't know what he stands for. I'm confused. I just know that $25 billion is going to be going to places that he thinks are important, causes he thinks need to be moved forward, and clearly not Donald Trump. He said something there about Donald Trump. I couldn't quite figure out what it was, the point he was trying to make there. Yeah, this guy is now in charge. So if you worried about, George Soros, you might need to worry about Alex instead.